this is hell for everybody. Hell for everybody.
But I do smoke coke. I smoke coke, and I love to smoke it.
Welcome to Kensington, Philadelphia, America's largest open-air drug market. A place where addiction has no limits and hope feels like a rumor. So for 24 hours, I'm going deep inside their world with my dad, who's been a native here for 20 years, and my brother by my side. Together, we're uncovering what's really happening in the heart of America's forgotten streets.
I met some dude and he had put a gun to my head.
I think that somebody just took a shit. Yo, we gotta get the out of here.
My mom begs me to come home all the time. Every time I talk to her, she begs me to come home. But my body won't let me.
I don't want to be just another Christian sitting in the church and doing nothing. So, we have to serve people. That's what Jesus did.
So the question is, how do these drugs make people feel? Who is supplying these drugs? Do they even want to get off? And what's really inside the poison turning people into zombies?
It felt like Jesus Christ wrapped a warm blanket around me.
To knock a rhinoceros out, what do you think it's going to do to a human being?
Yes, horse and rhino tranquilizer. And one addict even told me it makes them feel like they're in heaven. But for most, it's a slow trip straight to hell.
Wow. It's such a spiritual war.
A woman standing there lifeless, completely frozen in time. Her body twisted, her mind somewhere else. They call it the zombie.
Crazy shit.
This isn't just a movie. This is real life. Raw, unfiltered, and closer than you think. Welcome to Kensington.
One night I slept on that stool.
Yeah.
And I was so knocked out, someone got in my pockets, took my ID, and when I got up, everything was spread out. They were looking for cash.
Wow.
And I didn't even realize until I got up. I said, "God, thank God I had my cash in my storage. They would have had me."
A lot of the tourism comes here because of the shopping, and you'll have more of a protection than you'll have down at City Hall because you're doing sort of a cross between north, south, east, and west. Everybody going southbound, northbound, eastbound, and westbound. And anything going northbound, can't be all that good all the time.
So this is more so like safer than all the other train stations, not to worry about.
Safer,
too much, okay.
not too safe, but safer. Safer.
If anything happens crazy in the train, like anybody come and start doing crazy stuff.
Today it seems to be calm, but you'll have anything. You can have fights.
Excuse me, sir.
Your money.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
You better be glad you had the right people on the train.
Yeah, bro. Philly's crazy.
6 years ago, if you Google up, a woman daylight during the day, midday, was raped on this same train. Raped. You remember? Yeah, she was raped. Nobody said anything.
Nobody said nothing. What is the craziest stuff that you see on the metro station?
That's right there. That woman gets raped right there.
So people in the
Right
train,
here, he's
nobody
raping her right there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What drugs are people taking? Like, I know they're taking like a lot of fentanyl, and like different horse tranquilizers. Yeah, I haven't heard about it.
Horse tranquilizer and fentanyl. Yeah, it's bad, man. You just see them sleeping, nothing, robbed, pockets cut out. Dudes think that they're going around cutting your pockets out with razor blades.
What?
Yeah, with a razor blade like this.
Wow.
And they wake up in the night and they got no pockets.
Do you personally know any of your family or friends that's actually on these drugs that you're talking about?
Yeah. I got a lot of friends in trouble.
Guys, so we're here to get some, not just good content of the story, but we're here to find out more about these people and see what the government is doing about it. Because obviously the police are not doing nothing about it, the government not doing nothing about it. So we really want to kind of dig deep into because there are some good places in Philadelphia. Like I said, I was born in Philadelphia. Lived there for like 5 years. Just come back here after 10 years is, whew, yeah. Let's go. This is crazy as.
You can't ride the elevator half the time. That's why I said we have to look at it, see what it looks like before we go in.
This is some crazy shit. Oh my God.
When they wanted to see it slide.
Yeah, I actually was born here. I just didn't know how crazy it was when I first came. This is crazy.
There's shit everywhere. I was at Huntington. Guy told me the elevator didn't work. I was pregnant. I believed it. When the elevator door opened, he got a big shit out in front of everybody in the elevator.
Wow.
You guys take care.
Yeah, take care, okay? Hold up, it's broke? The elevator is broke? Kill him right in the freaking elevator.
There's pee all
Look, piss in the elevator. Kill him right in the elevator.
I don't got no therapist. I ain't had my medication. I ain't had shit for like 4 months.
I take lithium, the most powerful antipsychotic. Well, one of them, I don't know.
What's your name, brother?
My name is David.
David, nice to meet you. Where you originally from?
Southwest Philadelphia. I was born on 54th and Chester Avenue. Shortly after my second year of being on the planet, we was put into a home. So I was raised by the home, St. Vincent's. I suffered from a lot of childhood trauma from the early age on up. My mother tried to kill us at that point, kill me twice.
Talk about the moment that actually led you up on the streets, and how long have you been out here for?
I've been out here for 2 months.
Wow.
I was married for 22 years. I'm a stand-up father. My kids love me. I love the ground they walk on. My best friend is my youngest. He's 7 years old. His name is Xavier. I ain't seen him in 2 months, and I ain't speak to him in 2 months. I'm trying to find out what the going on with mine. And while I'm out here, it's because this is the most comfortable place on the planet for me to vent.
The mama won't let you see him
right now because I feel like something up. So I come down here and get up myself. I'd rather myself up than break a law's command.
Did the murder.
I'd rather
So
do that
the mama won't let you see your son?
It ain't that she won't let me see my children. She loves the fact that I'm home and I'm sane. It's just the fact that how I vent ain't the way she like for me to vent. I understand that. But you gotta understand one thing. If I don't be aware of my mental illness, I'm not gonna seek help. And not gonna get no medication. I'm not gonna get no therapy. But if I'm doing those things, and so what if I smoke? I'm still not gonna be off because that's what's going on right now. On this planet, it doesn't tolerate the foolishness too much, or it gets to a point where the anger builds up to a point where I'm become homicidal. Now I'm homicidal, and that's what's going on out here.
What's the government doing about them? Being on the streets and the police? Are they coming out here just watching them? Are they coming out here trying to help them? Like, what's the government doing about?
I'm gonna just call it space. The government and they strange. They're the strange ones.
Yeah,
we live in. We try and eat, sleep, smoke. We try to do all that shit. Poke, all that shit, nigga. I don't give a.
Right.
Excuse me.
No, it's okay.
I'm just saying, because it's making me mad just talking about it. It's asinine. You set some shit up. We fall for it, and you blame us.
So you're saying the government put these drugs on the streets like that? Are you serious?
Did we do it? Who else could do it? Who else is doing it? From SEPTA on down to the police, on down to the population. They integrated and they're infiltrated, I should say, and they play a part. I don't give a who thought they did whatever to get me here. I chose to go into rehab for 7 months. I chose to get recovery. When I relapse, don't think I failed. No, that's a part of recovery. So you can learn what you escaped and what not to do the next time.
What you are seeing right there is a man who tore his flesh open, injecting a needle straight into the wound. No cameras, no medics, no help. This isn't a movie set. This is Kensington, Philadelphia.
Tell me about your daily life here in Kensington.
It's pretty hard running around, stealing to just eat. Trying to not get in too much trouble with the law, but it's a lot easy. It's pretty easy to get in trouble.
And what do you think? Like, what's the first drug? I see that guy has a whole flesh wound. Do you see that every day? Have people open flesh wounds on his leg?
I see that a lot.
What are the main drugs that they're actually using out here?
Fentanyl and crystal meth.
I heard also there's some horse tranquilizers that they're using out here.
Yeah, that's with the fentanyl all mixed together.
And do you have family that try to reach out to you, family and friends that you try to reach out to? Anybody checking you at all?
Not recently, no. I haven't. I got a brother and sister, but I haven't really talked to them in probably 8 months. So I'm just living day by day.
Is there a day where you wake up and you tell yourself, you know what, today's the day I want to quit, I want to go back to my regular life, I want to just make something of myself, maybe go get a job, start a family? Is there any day that you feel like today's the last day that I actually want to leave this entire stuff behind?
Yeah, the last couple of weeks I've been wanting to go back to rehab to leave this behind me because I'm actually getting tired of it. So, and my birthday's about to come up too.
Oh, happy birthday, man. Oh my God, happy birthday, man. Wow.
Some like the flesh you saw. People shoot up so much they ain't got no veins in one spot, or they get a cut, they open up the skin and it's easier for them to see the veins in the skin, so they just open. You'll just see the flesh open. And sometimes you see them pull down their pants, the flesh is open, they shoot it in their ass. or they shoot it in their head like you saw the person shooting it up in their neck. So you might see them shooting it in their brain, but when you're used to it, you've seen a lot of stuff, it becomes sort of insensitive to you. You just see it. You just walk past it. You feel sorry for them, but you're not them, and you can only feel sorry. You can't let it get in your mentality. That's why most people down here, they've seen more than the average human being. The average person in war, you see a dead person, but you don't see too much of people who are alive. Like this.
95 to 98% of people that come to Kensington never come back up. There's that 1 to 2% that make it back up. If they go to jail, they come out and they come right back down to K&A.
I got it, bro. Yeah. What's up, brother? You look sharp, man. I like that. For real, bro. Yeah. And where you from, bro? Philly? Yeah. You look sharp, bro. Nah, it's all good, bro. I mean, I don't need to talk to him. Yeah.
95 to 98% of people come here. Unfortunately, today it's a little bit less people because the businesses are closed.
Yeah.
The ones that do open up will open up later.
Wow.
To the Sunday. But you still have the same influence.
Down here, the haircuts used to be $5, then they went up to $6. Now they're $10. A lot of black folks come down here because these Vietnamese, they style your hair up any way you want to. So you want to come down here and pay $10 than to pay $40 in the hood. And look at the pictures. All styles, whatever you want, they'll do it.
I guess this is a lady, right?
Ciao.
Hello, how you doing? It's a Vietnamese lady.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
$10 for everybody, right? $10
haircut?
total.
Yeah. Seriously?
In Florida?
It's $50 in Florida. Yeah. That you want to walk down here?
We can walk down here. So
let's walk down here and see what's going on.
Bye bye.
So far, we done seen some crazy shit. So far,
yeah.
We saw a guy had a big open flesh wound just on his leg, and his leg was like this huge.
And he's shooting the needle right in his leg.
What are these people taking outside of like fentanyl, cocaine, is there anything else that they're taking?
Everything, all types of pills, crack, anything that they can get. And so many of them, like you see these two guys, you see them, so many of them in wheelchairs. Everybody in Philly who gets addicted, eventually, if they don't grasp the hold of it, they'll end up right here. This is hell for everybody, hell for everybody.
So what is the cops or the government doing about this?
Cops don't do anything right here. Cops don't do anything.
So has the city protested at all about like certain stuff that they're doing and certain things that they could do better in? Or?
Well, city protests, he's shooting it in his neck.
Oh my God.
He's just taking a needle and it's going in his neck. So,
oh my God, he's shooting in his neck. Oh my God.
He's shooting it in his neck.
The needles covered the ground like broken glass, and each one a story that ended too soon. I had the pleasure of meeting a guy named Joe, one of the survivors here in Kensington. He's seen what this place does to people, and today he's taking us through it, block by block, story by story, into the heart of America's addiction war zone. This is Kensington, where survival is a daily battle and hope feels like a luxury.
It's wild. I've heard Kensington be referred to as the Las Vegas of addicts. And this was the final never for me to come true. I never expected to be a homeless addict out here, and it took a lot of resilience to get off of these streets, man. I'll tell you. Yeah, and I've had a lot of pain and anguish that happened to me. I actually got pistol whipped the night before I went to treatment. All these teeth are fake.
Are you serious?
Yeah, real talk. Called the culmination of a lot of bad choices.
Wow. Yeah. So how long was you actually out on the streets for?
I was out here from October of 21 to March of 22. It's about 6 months. It was a really cold winter.
Oh, only 6 months? You were out here for that long? Oh, most people out here for like 6 years.
I know, I hear that all the time, and to me that's crazy, because 6 months was long as hell. Looks like a shark bit me.
Those are tranquilizer scars?
Yeah,
so are you just like maybe like cutting your legs?
No, I had it from trying to shoot up my leg and missing. I had a giant hole right here. Yeah.
So these people aren't professionals shooting the legs. They're just rookies just figuring stuff out.
Right. It felt like Jesus Christ wrapped a warm blanket around me himself. And yeah, I mean, obviously, you know it's a good feeling, or else there wouldn't be that many people addicted to it. And the odd thing is that there is no heroin anymore. There's no heroin anymore. And which is probably a really good thing for me.
Deeper and deeper we walk into Kensington. Joe's showing us the truth that most people never see. For a split second, a guy got aggressive. Down here, every step reminds you, this place tests everyone.
Got you, bro. She said she cool? Okay, we're going to do an interview. Okay. Nah, I'm talking to her. She's cool.
So who we here with?
My name is Sky.
Sky? Where you from, Sky?
Lancaster, yeah.
Lancaster?
Mm-hmm.
Lancaster. We're from Lancaster. Lancaster.
Well, me too.
How long you been out here for?
Since January.
So from raised in Lancaster, what led you up to this moment to come out here? What made you come out here?
So I got addicted to perks while I was in Lancaster. I got prescribed them. And then basically when I got hooked on fentanyl, I came to Philadelphia because I knew it was cheaper.
So describe your daily life. I mean, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. As you can see, I was over there with your buddy, but describe your daily life every day being here in Kensington.
Basically finding ways and means to buy drugs.
What are they selling here out on these streets outside, like maybe cocaine and heroin?
What else? Like wet, K2, crystal meth, right? And of course trank. It's no longer dope.
No more heroin.
What is trank? I heard it was heroin before. What is trank?
Trank is
horse tranquilizer.
Horse, elephant, rhinoceros tranquilizer, metatomidine.
The same tranquilizer that they're actually using for animals to put in their human beings.
Yeah, right. That's what's in the fentanyl now. It's not dope.
So who is like bringing these things to the city?
I want to believe that the fentanyl comes from overseas.
They're basically trying to stretch the fentanyl now.
Talk about the first feeling that you had when you first started using these drugs. How did it make you feel? What did it do to your mind, your body, your soul?
I became absent, basically. I feel like I'm not even here. It makes me numb. I don't think about what's actually going on in my life.
What was you doing before drugs? Did you had a job, you had a family, and a children?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
2 kids, you said, okay, wow.
Yeah, I was doing home health aid, and I wanted to get my CDLs, but all that was put on pause when I came to Philly.
What's your kids say now?
Their dad.
Have your family ever tried to maybe reach out to you, call you, text you, and say, hey, come home, it's gonna be okay. We have a place for you. Do you want to come home? You just want to stay on the streets. How do you feel right now?
So my mom begs me to come home all the time. Every time I talk to her, she begs me to come home, but my body won't let me. Basically, like what they have here, we don't have in Lancaster. Like the trank, that's not non-existent up there. If I could go home, I would.
Do you have any aspirations of leaving this life behind?
Absolutely. I'm just scared to know that when I do go to rehab or detox, it won't be as bad as I think it's gonna be.
It's these days, a lot of people are scared to go in because you can die from the withdrawal from the trank. Yeah, people are having seizures and dropping like flies. There's only a few ways to treat this type of withdrawal. Ketamine, there's another drug that they use in anesthesia that I know works. But yeah, there's only a few different ways to combat the withdrawal, unfortunately. And unfortunately, there's only a few places that do it. I've been saying for a long time that the technology has to catch up with the healthcare in order to treat these people. Fortunately, when I got off the streets, I didn't have that bad of a trank habit. It was mostly fentanyl.
So what you're saying is something these drugs that once you take it, you just can't, it's hard to get off. Now I know I was hearing Joseph's perspective on what the government and the police are doing about the drugs, but do you feel like the cops around here are actually trying to help the people get off the streets?
Yeah. They be more focused on where we're sitting or standing. They be go to the black box. They just don't want to see us, the 9-to-5ers and shit. They don't want the rest of society seeing what we're doing.
When you first came in, what was the hardest thing when you first came in? Was it battling with yourself, battling the streets, or just trying to battle your family?
It was more myself. Because when I came up here, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just jumped in. came up here to grab and then never went back home.
Do you actually want to get the help?
Absolutely.
I'm going to leave some information before we leave here today with my number and a number of a good friend of mine who is my partner and is an outreach worker prevention point. And she can get you into a treatment center that will get you the right withdrawal meds if that's what you're looking to accomplish.
So Dana, if you got the help that you deserve, if you got all the medications, what is the first thing that you would do with yourself? Would you go back to Lancaster? Would you try to help the people in the streets? Or what's the first thing that you do?
Well, my kids are up here, so I would want to just stay. I would want to get out of Kensington and basically go to another part of Philly so I can still be close to my kids.
There it is. Strangers doing what the system forgot. They handed out food, water, and a little hope. But I kept asking myself, where are the cops? Where's the city?
Yeah, that's good. So
they have to believe with you just to give it away.
It seems like you're doing a better job than all the cops out here.
Yeah, we do better than cops.
And how did it get this far? That survival depends on the kindness of volunteers instead of the protection of those in power. The sirens are silent, the streets are screaming, and you start to wonder, has this city already lost its soul?
So what brings you out here to Philadelphia?
Came here like 38 years ago to study. So I went to temple here. You know, I am Korean. Ever since then, after graduating school, I stayed here. Met my wife, have a family, and working now. But relatives are in Korea right now.
What is pushing you guys to do an outreach? You guys just walking the streets, giving food in the trash. Why aren't the cops doing anything about it? Like, why you guys have to be the ones to help people?
This is what Jesus did. I'm Christian, and if we just stay home and they have a large church and stay there, that's not love. We gotta spread the love and gospel. We have to come out and meet people. So I don't want to be just another Christian sitting in the church and doing nothing. So we have to serve people. That's what Jesus did. So
is there any advice that you give somebody watching what you're doing? What's the biggest advice that you give somebody watching?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the position to give any advice. What I'm thinking is like everybody needs help and everybody needs love. That's what Jesus did. And then, he went out, helped all these poor people with health issues and all that. So that's basically what we are doing. And eventually, who knows, I might be in the same shoes, right? So if that happened, I want somebody to come out and help me, right? So I just want to share the love.
If you can say anything right now to the people watching this, the people watching the documentary, what would you say to them?
Put the drugs down and try to get back to your family and your kids and try to live a normal life.
That's good, man. Well, we wish you a speedy recovery. I hope you find the help that you need and get back to your family, okay? Thank you. If you give any advice to people watching right now, what would that be?
Pray 5 times a day on time.
What is the best advice you give somebody watching, whether they're a drug addict, whether they're on drugs, anybody? What's the number one advice that you give somebody watching the documentary right now?
Don't get stuck in Kensington. That's it. Don't come to Kensington.
That's good advice. What about don't do drugs, period?
Right,
what do you say about that?
Yeah, don't pick it up.
But I'm about to put out an album.
Okay,
it's called Psalms of David.
My
rap name is called King David.
YouTube or Instagram?
I don't do all that. I'm out here. I'm out here. Yo, check my Philly, but bitch, please, 1,000 degrees. Glad to be born in air. So
just for you too.
Cool cat, got any clap scratching off the sleeves. I'm diggable. Why? Cause I'm black like that. The chrome bone down, that's just why I act like that. I put the stick in the slick, that's why I pack like that. I'm reaching for my dame on my chains, get smacked all that.
Oh, he got the water while he was still rapping. That's crazy. He got the water and was still rapping. That's
King, D-A-B-I to the D.
Lift up them skirts, pulled up your shirts.
Are you sing too?
Some brothers and sisters are fighting over the things not worth dirt, me say them.
Oh shoot!
Lose this war, lose this battle. Meanwhile, the earth to go to famine, to the lack of cattle, me say this war.
Wow!
It's such a spiritual war.
Oh my goodness!
Twip, twip. The war. God be the judge of this war.
This is, I don't know what to think of the day. This day has been very, very inspirational. Makes me appreciate life more, I tell you that.
You got to. These people who think they got problems today, they got no problems whatsoever.
What did it make you appreciate about life more? Like, what did it show you about life?
What makes me appreciate it as, like, I mean, I've traveled all over the world, and I've been in the poorest countries, richest countries, but to have people, makes me appreciate not to just to keep going and to be really grateful for the life I had, to have a roof over my head, clean water to drink. I mean, even shoes like this to walk in. people around here barely don't even have that. So I appreciate that. I mean, the little things in life make the biggest difference for me.
Yeah.
And that's what most people in this world tend to forget. You know, the little things that you should be appreciative of. These people have no things. We have the little things.
The little things. Yeah.
These people literally have nothing.
Any good things in Philly right now?
Yeah, absolutely. It is.
Like what?
Oh, it's good. Like the things, like the birds. The
birds, exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Birds
can't
are
wait.
Philly,
That's what I'm getting ready to do. Go watch the birds.
That's what's up, bro.
They having a good time from Tampa and Philly right now.
Virginia.
Virginia?
From Virginia.
Wow. I live in Suitland, Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah. We out here in the streets of Philly, baby. The city of brotherly love.
Through all the pain, the needles, the broken promises, Kensington still breathes. Behind every lost face is someone's child, someone's friend, a person who once dreamed, laughed, and believed that they had time. The streets don't just hold addicts, they hold artists, builders, poets, people with stories still unfinished. And maybe that's the truth we forget. You see, hope doesn't just vanish here, it hides, waiting for someone to see it again. Because even in the darkest corners of the city, light still finds its way. We are Kensington.